Hello, master traders and money magnets. It's your Uncle Charles here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do unbiased price action analysis. And holy moly donut shop, guys. That 50 daily moving average is one hell of a sell zone. It's been one hell of a resistant level. Wow, this is Uncle Charlie's Discord channel where I serve as an extra pair of eyes for all my fellow sheep style traders. Sheep style traders, we trade both the bear case and the bull case. We trade any scenario, we just follow the price action. That's a sheep style trader. But I wrote in the first post of the day, okay? I wrote both 596 and 594 must fail to get some bearish strength going. A recapture of the 598 and 600 level would be a recapture of the 50 DMA and bullish. Stay sheepish. That means stay open-minded to the bull case or the bear case and be ready to react to it. Unbiasedly, we follow the price action. Guys, you look at here on the 15-minute chart. This was the first candle of the day right there. And what happened on that first candle of the day? Well, it rejected from the 50 daily moving average and broke down my 596 level. The most important context was how it reacted when it got close to the 50 daily moving average. We knew that was a strong sell zone that was resistant, and we knew a recapture would have been bullish. Instead, once the price got to close to that area, it rejected. Hot stove rejection, baby. Broke down 596 and continued to trend for the rest of the day. Today's low was around 579.9-ish. Guys, that was incredible. Incredible. I wrote here that 5 DMA is still defending as resistant, and 596 failed as long as below 594 dark pool level. That was a dark pool level, and with 592 in play, and I kept covering it for the rest of the day. Got a little intraday chop, but once we got to the afternoon trading, it was beautiful, guys. It was incredible, and I hope you guys made a lot of money. But let's get to the daily chart. We lost multiple levels. Once again, rejected from the 50. Now we have to look at what was the last critical fib level that was lost. 588 was that last level, guys. And now we are barely above that 583.3-ish level. That's the next fib level that I have below. So, as far as the bull case and the bear case scenario goes, it's quite straightforward from here. I will trust no bounce unless we get a recapture of some critical levels. Today, that critical level was supposed to be the 50 daily moving average, but now we close so below it now. I cannot get bullish again unless we get back above that 50 daily moving average. Now, I do have some other levels. Okay, 586, 588, 590, 592, and so on. Those are all levels. And I'll play it level to level style, whatever the price action gives me, whatever setup. But I cannot get fully bullish unless we recapture that 50 daily moving average, okay? That means if we continue to break down more support, 583.3, 582, and 580, Uncle Charles will continue to look to short, or I'll look for false breakout setups. I'll be bear biased, okay? Not that I'm a bear biased trader, because the price action is telling me to be bearish, okay? And like I said, though I have levels, 586, 588, 590, 592, the fib level 596, and of course, the 50 daily moving average. But I cannot lean bullish again or favor us go to new all-time highs or previous unless we recapture that very important moving average. Okay, it's important, and the market makers apparently agrees with Uncle Charters. Okay, are we all on the same page here? Do we know what the plan is, guys? Moving on to Triple Q. Very close. Wow. Very close to the 200 daily moving average. Okay. Now, unlike SPY, you know, Triple Q been lost that 50 daily moving average. It hasn't looked back since. And it's very close to that 200 daily moving average. Okay, that 200 DMA is around 492-ish. Okay, and I have a fib level at 490 below that. All right, but before Triple Q can even get to that 492 level, it's worth mentioning that Triple Q lost that 499.7 fib level. That was very important. With next support at 498, 496.5, and 495. If Triple Q wants to head down and test that 200 daily moving average, those levels must fail as support. All right. Now, if they want to get a bounce, we need the false breakdown setup to trigger it, which means 499.7 must recapture, 501 must recapture, 503, 505, 507, and the critical fib level at 508.5. All must recapture to get a bounce going. So the bulls, they have a lot of work ahead of them. Tesla extremely bearish as well. It already tested the 200 daily moving average, finding some buying pressure here. But will it hold tomorrow? It's looking nifty, guys. It's looking nifty. As of right now, Uncle Charters has support at 285, 283, 281, and the 200 daily moving average is around 279.3-ish. If those levels fail, the bears resume control and Tesla continues to crash. All right, guys. If we are to get a bounce, looking a bit risky right now, but if we are to get a bounce, 285 must recapture, 288 must recapture, 290 and 292 all must recapture, guys. We need the false breakdown setup. We need to see resistant levels turn into support for us to get more upside. Definitely recapturing that 299 level. They tried with the gap up, but the breakdown of that level was a beautiful breakdown. So I can't fully call a bottom is in unless we start recapturing some fib levels. 292 and 299 being the two big critical fib levels. All right, guys. NVDA. Very bearish as well. Where's the moving at? Wow, it's been lost the 200 daily moving average, okay? As of right now, Uncle Charters has a fib level support at 114. If it wants to break down some more, 114 must fail to put 112 or 110 in play, which is the next fib level, okay? Trust no bounce unless lost levels get recaptured. Once again, 116, 117.5, 120, and 122 all must recapture if we are to try to get a bounce and go back and test this downtrend line that I have here, this purple downtrend line. That's a ways away now. After testing it for the third time, that's a ways away. And we can't favor a bounce unless we get some false breakdown setups. IWM looking extremely bearish as well. Lost another fib level, which was at 211.8. Also have a level at 210. Next fib level I have is at 207.8. If it fails, more downside incoming. If it does fail, guys, we are dropping down a lot lower, down to 206 and 204. But I cannot trust a bounce unless 210 and 211.8 can recapture. Recapture some lost levels to put 213 and 215 or higher back in play. That's when Uncle Charters trusts a bounce, because it's looking nasty here, guys. It's looking nasty. Apple still lingering around at 237.2-ish level. Still must break down to give us more downside. Still holding on. But if it does, it's going to get a lot more nasty for the bulls. All right, 236, 234, 230, and the fib level at 228.4 will all be in play. If it's truly a bounce, it needs to recapture some lost levels. 240, 240, what do I have here? 241.5, 243, and 247. These levels must clear to get bullish again. Here is Amazon. Looks like it broke down another fib level, guys. Right around that 206 level. Broke down. Gone. All right. As long as below 204.5, the next fib level at 203 is in play. That 203 showed some buying pressure today, right around that area. But if it fails tomorrow, 201 and or lower, it's incoming. All right. At this point, 206 must recapture to start something bullish, with 208 and 210 in play. 210 being the next fib level above 206. Gotta see if the price action can start giving us some bullish behavior. Me to clear some resistant level, because we're just seeing a lot of breakdowns right now. This is insane. Amazon is looking bearish as well. All right, stay bearish as long as below 206. Losing 203 would be bearish. Follow through. And if we are to get a bounce, 206 and 210 must recapture. Here is Microsoft continuing to look bearish as well. The next critical support level that I have is at 387.5. That is a fib level with 386 below. 387.5 and 386 fail. We are going down a lot lower, right? If we are to get a bounce, 390, 392 must clear to put 395, 396.3, 398, and 400 plus all back in play. Here is Meta with the crazy pullback today. Very beautiful pullback. I do have, as from where it's at right now, support at 654, 652, and 650 being the critical fib level. If more downside is to be had, those levels must fail. All right, guys. As of right now, I have resisted at 656, 658, and 660. If we are to get a bounce, those levels must clear to put more upside in play. And now covering coin, I have support right here for coin at 205.85. That's a fib level. It closed right around there, but it looks like it's trying to gap up in the aftermarket right now, guys. But if it fails, if support levels fail, 207, 205.85, more downside incoming with 204, 202.5, 201, 199, 197.6 would all be in play. 197.6 being the critical fib level. Below it definitely would be bearish. Bearish confirmation. All right, above 207, I have next resisting at 210, 212, and 214. Recapturing those levels would definitely be bullish for coin. Here is DXY. Big drop today. Big drop today. Look at that. Big drop for SPY. Big drop for the DXY. Holy moly donut shop. All right. Well, I have next support at 106.2. As long as below 106.9 and 106.7 is, that's the next target, with 105.8 and 105.1 below. Trust no bounce unless 106.9 and 107.2 can recapture. Here is Doge. Well, it tried to go for a bounce. I was watching to see if it can clear the 23 and 24 cent area. It managed to get to around the 24 cent area, but then it just rejected, guys. Still overall looking bearish. Next support I have is around that 19 cent and then 17 cents below. I cannot trust the bounce. As of right now, I have resistance at 22 and 24 cents, guys. I cannot trust the bounce unless those level can recapture. Here is PLTR looking bearish. Next support I have is at 83.2, 82, 80, and 78.8. If those levels fail, PLTR is going to be a lot more bearish. All right. Otherwise, if we are to get a bounce, as I always say, we're going to need that false breakdown setup. 85 and 86.3 must recapture. Give us that false breakdown setup, and then maybe we'll trust some type of bounce. That's been the theme of today's video, guys, because that's what it's going to take. That's what it's going to take. Going to need a trappy setup against the bears. Because right now, all the traps are against the bulls. Either way, as always, we're going to trade this like master traders because we are money magnets. And how do we trade it? By following the price action like sheep. Bah!